Hello, Reina Joe,
Hi,
finally.
Rihanna Joe. Good luck. So do we wait? Somebody, there's just one new person, I think. Uh, who is that? Paul
Oh,
Gapima.
oh,
So how are you all doing? How have you been doing? This is the last month according to the Gregorian calendar. So what's up for Christmas? Or is everyone shopping for Christmas? Doing good. Okay, Rupa. People are shopping for
holiday mood,
Christmas,
holiday mood.
holiday mode,
Don't
resolution
feel like
mode.
working.
Yes, I think that's it, right? There's nobody trying to enter.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
it.
Rihanna, going on. We too are fine.
Hmm.
So, shall we start? There are 16 of us, and I don't think there's anybody waiting to enter. All of you, just type a one. Okay. Two more people have entered. Okay, there are some new people. Are you all muted? Are you all muted? Nobody seems to be
Yeah,
talking to us.
Hi,
most of them are muted.
Subrata. Hi, Richard.
Yeah,
Yes, we are
hello,
muted.
Rupa.
Okay, 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 okay. So now we have the feeling that we're not talking to the walls.
Hello,
We're
Vivian
Yeah.
Lee.
talking to human beings.
Becky.
Nini,
Oh,
Nini is joining. I think we'll just
yeah.
wait for a minute. Yeah. Hello, Rupa. Rupa's
Hello.
showing her face now. Hello. Hi, Senjia. We'll just wait for a minute because there are still people trickling in. Yes. Two new messages. Yes. Okay. Hi, Olivia. Did I wish you? Did I greet you? Hi, Nini. How are you?
Hello, Nini.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
Good
Keith
morning.
Key.
Great to see you.
Hi.
Yeah, great to see you too. Mm.
We feel the same. Hi, Vivian Ling. I think we should start, right? Yes. Okay. So, welcome to Align 2024 of December month. Okay. This is going to be the Bingzer or Fire Rat month. And according to the Gregorian calendar, this is going to be the last month because it is yet to kickstart. It will kickstart on the 7th or the 8th of December 2024 and will prevail till the 5th of January 2025. Okay. So now, I'm going to share um, the my screen. We don't have Rihanna today with us due to some reason. So we are going to fill in for her. All right. So are you all able to see my uh, slides? Yes. Anyone who isn't able to see?
Not yet.
Not
Slides.
yet, because I've not shared still. I'm yet to share. I was just trying to, see how many people are attentive. Okay. Just a minute, please. So how is it going for all of you? Are you all in celebratory mood?
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
No.
Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay. Resolution mode.
Working from home mode.
Resolution mode. Yes. Working from home. Are you able to see the slides? No?
Nope. Nope.
No.
Not
Okay.
yet.
Just a minute. Now, are you able to?
Not yet.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Just came on. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Just came on.
All right, thank God. Okay, so we are filling up for Rihanna. As you all know, we have Richard over here, who is our qimen expert, and yours truly. This is Shibrata Shankarayar. Okay, we have been part of TDR, that is TND Run Academy, for quite some time. Okay, and here we're going to talk about qimen, Bazi, and Feng Shui for December 2024, which happens to be the last month according to the Gregorian calendar. So let's see how we can make it the best. Let's see how we can make it count. So before we start, just a brief introduction, okay? Like we have Rihanna the Leon, okay, who is a Bazi, Feng Shui, Zeri, Qimen, and Yijing consultant, okay? Today she is not with us right now, but she will be joining us in a few weeks, okay? Then we have Richardson, who is again a Bazi Feng Shui Chimen, Zeri Mingxing and Yijing expert. Okay. And you have yours truly, Shibrata, that is, I practice Bazi Feng Shui, Zeri and Yijing. Okay. And in case you haven't joined our Telegram channel, there you have, this is the link to our Telegram channels. You can book your consults, okay, for the new year, because new year is the time we get a lot of people asking us to us for consults on how the year is going to treat them and what are the precautions that they need to take for the new year. Okay. So that is the link, and these are events. Okay, since 2021 September, we have been doing events, and this is we have Richard, Rihanna, and me with most of our students over here. We have Fabio. Fabio, I think, is absent today. Maybe he's going to join us shortly. And we have been doing events on uh, align your month and align for the year. And we have done Zuri, we have done hexacode, okay, we've done TYL, that is transform your life, Badza, and of course we have done Qimen also. Okay, many of you have been our students. And this is our, can you all see this? So this, we have a lot of smiling faces over here. Okay. Everybody is smiling. Everybody is happy with us. And we're really proud. Let me tell you that we are extremely proud because we have made a lot of people happy and satisfied with their studies as well as consults. Okay. And if you haven't joined our daily guidance channel, then this is the link. Okay, you can take a screenshot for now, or you can click onto this link and join our Telegram channel, where you will be getting weekly Badza, weekly treatment directions, and of course, Feng Shui guidance for the week, for the month, and you will be getting information on a lot of things. So now let's proceed with Feng Shui. As I said, I am filling up for Rihanna. Now, uh, if you aren't aware, in Feng Shui, we have two main systems, that is the San Yuan, okay, under which we have the Shui Kong, that is flying stars, and purple white script. That is, Shui Kong is one umbrella, below which we have Shui Kong flying stars and purple white script. And Sanhe. Sanhe is all about landforms, about the rivers, the mountains, the roadways, the boulders, the ugly structures, the pylons, and everything in your environment. That's a very, very interesting thing again. Okay. So you all know about this. And now, for the newcomers, in case you aren't into this. Okay. There are four major factors that affect feng shui, that impact feng shui. As you all know, one is time. Very important thing, that is time, because feng shui is one thing which is very, very dynamic. It's not static. So what is lucky today could prove to be unlucky tomorrow and vice versa. So like until now, we had period two, or rather star two, which was considered to be an illness star. Okay, but not anymore. We've entered period 9, and star 2 is one of the good stars. Okay, so that is the time factor which decides what is good and what is not so good. Then, of course, we have the environment. The stars are just stars without the environmental factors. So, a lot of people, all of us have been scared of 5. Even when I started my studies, I was scared of star 5, star 2, star 3, and so many other stars. But remember, stars are important, if I may say that. They have no strength, they exert no strength without the right environmental factors. So if you have a sitting 5 and you have a water there, or a field over there, an open field, then you really do not need to be afraid. Okay. And then, of course, we have people. People, because we have our own birth tree, that is the birth chart, Bazi, which actually contains a lot of energy. So our own energy, that is even the qua numbers, not only the Bazi, but even the qua numbers. So these mingle with the energies of the house to create something totally different. So if you are a say qua 1, okay, you will be behaving, or rather you will be incurring a different luck when you go to a particular house. So in English, we say one man's meat could be another man's poison. So a house that is conducive for, say, qua 1 may not be conducive for qua 2. So that is where the people luck comes in. And again, when we talk about star 5, how a qua behaves with that particular star. If it is qua 1 using the star 5 room, and suppose there is a mountain with the sitting 5, the qua 1 is likely to get affected quite badly, quite severely than a qua 6. Because qua 6 is metal, as all of you know, and qua 1 is water, and water is likely to get contaminated with earth. So a qua 1 would be impacted quite adversely than a qua 6 or a 3 or a 4 or a 7. Okay, so this is where people come. And again, people also carry their own luck, their luck pillars. This is where Bazi comes. Bazi is very, very important. So we've done the entire house. But now the house has to be done according to the Bazi. Like there is a house which is good. Okay, how do you fit in the people, the right people into the right house? That's where the Bazi comes. And of course, you cannot negate, you cannot discount people's luck. And that is where Bard's luck pillars come. So if you've been lucky this luck pillar, you may have to change your stance in the coming years. Okay, especially if you cross over to a new luck. The new luck could come with many more things. It could be a destruction, a harm, it could come with health problems. It could come with relationship issues. It could come with multiple things. Okay, so if you have been a tycoon in the current luck pillar, it is not necessary that in the next luck pillar also you will continue to remain a tycoon. We've all known that. We've all seen that. We're not young kids anymore. We've read in the news, we've come across people who, from riches, they've gone down to rags. And we have also come across people who, from rags, have climbed to become rich tycoons. Okay, so this is not just the environmental factors, it is also your luck. And what do you do with that luck? But sir, it's not just about the animal science and the stems and everything. What you need to do with it, okay, what you do with it is very, very important. Okay, the right date, the right actions, mingling with the right people, and avoiding the wrong actions and wrong people, all these things matter a lot. It's really imperative that you know Bazi, because without Bazi, you cannot do the feng shui of any house. Okay, Bazi is a mother science. Then we have the building, the orientation of the building. You have a beautiful mountain over there. probably maybe a Tanglan mountain or any other mountain outside. But which part of your house receives that mountain? Or you could have the sea. Just outside, you could have the sea, okay, or a water body like a river or a lake. But suppose it falls on the south. South is where you receive that seawater. Of course, Shwenkong Dagwa people who've done hexacode with us would know about out of Goa and other things. But if there is nobody out of Goa in that house, then what do you do? So again, building the orientation, the direction, the location, the shape of the building, and so many other things, the entrance to the building and where the windows are, where the stove is, where the desk is, where the bed is posited, all these things will matter a lot. So feng shui is a combination of time, environment, people, and building. Okay, any doubts on this? Anyone wishes to ask anything? We will tackle all these questions in our Q&A. Okay, so now let's coming to flying star chart. Now this is from December 7th, 2024 to Jan 5th, 2025. And as I said, this is Yan Fire Rat or Bingza month. And what do we have in the center? The three in the center is the annual tree, which has been prevailing and will continue to prevail throughout January also. The four over here is the monthly star. Okay, so what happens is this month there is a possibility that people who occupy the center palace could turn a little aggressive. Okay, they could be charged up also. Now, when I say aggressive, it could be for the good or for the bad. It all depends upon how you handle those energies. Like you have a child who could be hyper. Okay, if the child is allowed to expend his energies through sports or through other things, other extracurricular activities, maybe the energy is channelized. Similarly, even with us, we could become aggressive, but if you can handle that aggression by motivating yourself to complete tasks on time and to talk it more tactfully instead of attacking people, you will be luckier, you will be happier. So people are likely to become a little aggressive, okay? But at the same time, salespeople and sports people will be doing well. So if you are a salesperson, then there are high chances that you are going to do well. But again, avoid being aggressive. You could be a little assertive. You could be more motivated. So whatever aggression you have, if you can channelize that and become a little more motivated, a little more passionate and ardent in your work, when you greet people, instead of saying good morning, you say good morning. Okay, people are definitely going to like it. They're really going to enjoy it. They're going to, because your vibes are quite infectious. Okay, so if you could use that, nothing like it. So if you have children in the Central Palace, I would suggest that you move them to a better sector. Okay. Now, Northwest, what is likely to happen is people who are occupying the Northwest sector, if there are bad landforms or maybe a stove, then there is a possibility of respiratory issues, lungs issues, pneumonia, or people could find it very difficult to breathe, maybe due to influenza, due to cold, due to maybe severe respiratory issues. So avoid keeping your stove over there, not only this month, any month for that matter. And if you have an older person, you could move them from that place. Okay. I'm sorry, there's a joint ache. It should be JOINT, not joint ache. Nobody wants to join any ache. So it should be joint ache. Okay. So in case you're suffering from arthritis or rheumatism or any other bone density issue, please consult a doctor immediately. Do not neglect your health. And gambling. Now, it all depends. Gambling could be even the stock market, right? So, if you have been a good gambler, then nothing like it. Again, it all depends upon your luck. If you aren't lucky, you may end up losing money instead of getting money. Okay. And if you are in the West, we all know that this month, this year, we have the annual 5 in the month. And I don't know if anyone has been occupying the West. Very recently, just a month or two back, I found somebody's child who was occupying the West and was severely ill. Okay. And he was undergoing a lot of stress. Uh, Now, this despite all of us telling them not to occupy the West. We run this line only for this reason, because we tend to forget. Like we, Richard, Rihanna, JB, of course, and we are day in and day out in this, and a lot of our Shui Dagua students, Feng Shui students, so it's like every day, every month, we think about stars. But normal others, okay, who aren't into Feng Shui or who aren't initiated, may forget this. So align 2024 or align your month or align 2025. We host this so that we can remind you. Okay. So West, again, you need to be a little careful. If you have, by chance, you have to occupy West because you have no other place, then there is a high possibility that you may suffer from migraine or headaches, and it could be due to stress or overthinking. Okay, so you either stop thinking too much or cut down on stress, cut down your triggers, identify your triggers, and cut down on that so that you can prevent headaches from happening. Then we come to the Northeast. Okay, people will experience power struggles. So there could be some kind of rebellion if you are a CEO or COO, or domestically, if you are the mother in law or the father or somebody in command, then you should expect youngsters to rebel because there will be some kind of power struggles. Okay. And now this could be between siblings, this could be between trade union, okay, trade union and the CEO or CEO of the company. But there's definitely going to be some kind of power struggle. Then armed robbery. Armed robbery is again, so in case you have a shop or your house faces northeast, or your bedroom or any important area is in the northeast, then I suggest you be careful. Either install a CCTV camera, or better still, lock your precious stuff in the bank. Okay, just be a little careful. And avoid partnerships because there is a high chance, of course, power struggles and partnerships could go awry. So avoid partnerships. Then we have in the South 8 and 7, which is a good combination for money, and it is again a good combination for communication. So if you are in sales or if your job entails communication, then you are likely to do well. But of course, you will have some health issues like bone density issues, arthritis, or other issues. And again, we will come back to your flow plan. Also, remember, South is the tree killing sector for this month and the year. For the year as well as the Zer month, South happens to be the tree killing sector. So if you allow South to just be there and not dig or renovate or do something else, then probably you will incur all the good things of the south of the stars. But if you're going to tamper with it, if you're going to drill or dig or conduct some renovation, there are high chances that somebody could meet with an accident, fall down, break their bones. Any such thing could happen. So be very, very careful. Then we come to the north, very good for work related, that is, people who are working. There will be progress, and it's going to be a celebratory month. Probably the last, we have Christmas and New Year also coming up, the last month of the year. So you could be invited for some kind of celebrations, or you could invite people. Okay. So that is what is likely to happen. And depending upon your Badza chart, I would always say that one mustn't decline invitations, because celebrations or events are one way through which you can network. At the same time, there will be some kind of heart issues. This is going to be the start of heart issues, okay? Because next year, yes, year, we are going to see a lot of people with heart issues, cholesterol, high BP. Okay, so be a little careful, be mindful of your diet, and consult a doctor. Do not neglect your health. Then we go to the southwest. Here in the Southwest, it's good for partnerships, for networking, okay, and joint ventures, but at the same time, you need to be careful of heart issues. We go to the East, we have 2 and 1 over there. Now, this is not exactly a great combination for couples, okay, because the woman could get a little aggressive. So, a man, especially if he is faint hearted or not the assertive kind, he will find himself being dominated. Okay, so if you are a couple, I would suggest that you move out of this room. Okay, and if your relationship is already a little uh, uh, soured, okay, then I suggest that you either move to another room, or if you are a lady, I suggest that you tone down. There will be arguments again. At the same time, it is good for assets, land, property assets, all kinds of assets. Then we have the southeast, again, people who are prone to legal wrongles or who are already in some kind of wrongle, legal wrongle, or in some kind of illegal activity. You need to be a little careful because somebody could file a lawsuit. Okay, and again, couples, avoid this area because you are going to be prone to arguments. Somebody could trigger you, somebody could provoke you, and before you know, one of you or both will probably fly off the handle. Okay, and things could be blown out of proportion. So you avoid the sector or put the cures. And yes, there are some kind of children, especially are prone to injury. So if you have a baby, an infant, or some child who is below 12, then I suggest that you either move them out to another sector or put up the cures. Okay, so this is for the flying stars for the Bing's month. Okay, I'm sure you all would be having a lot of questions. We will be tackling that later. Now, coming to the flow plan, okay. Now, this is the rat month, and this is in the year of the Chun, that is dragon, wood dragon year. So, your three killings will be in the south. Serbu Way, that is your southeast three, the whole of south and southwest one are the afflicted areas. Okay, and your month breaker is also in the south. So south is a very, very sensitive and delicate area. So if you have your garden there, if you want to plow, if you want to weed or snowing regions, if you want to remove the snow, then I suggest that you be a little careful or wait for another month. Okay, do not dig, do not drill, do not renovate in the south. If you have any plumbing activity or carpentry activity, do consult us for a good date because doing that will give rise to a lot of issues. Okay, because we have the month breaker and the three killings also in the south. Another area that you must be careful of is the north. Okay, because this is where we have the Grand Duke. So somebody is waiting. Yeah. So be very careful. Do not do not dig, do not renovate, do not drill in the north and the south. If you have any plumbing activity, if you need to carry out some renovation or carpentry work, then do be mindful or contact us for a good date. Okay, it's only for a month. And after that, the year changes, then all these sectors can be useful, especially the south. Then we have the 5 yellow in the west. Again, you all know, not a great area. So do not sleep in the west, do not occupy the west as far as possible, avoid the west, do not sleep with your head towards the west. And again, the northwest also, because we have the monthly 5 in the northwest. It is an illness star. People are likely to have headaches or other kinds of diseases. or health problems or depression. So do not dig, drill, or renovate in the west or the northwest. Okay. For this month also, the west till January and northwest this month. Okay. And one thing I want to talk about, the 7 and the 6 in the northeast. Avoid putting your children over there. Or if you are already, if your relationship is already has gone sour, I suggest that you avoid discussing anything in the Northeast because, as I said, things could be blown out of proportion and somebody could fly off the handle and people might even hurt each other. So arguing is one thing, but if it comes to hurting each other, beating up each other, then that's not really nice. Okay. So I would suggest that in case you have any discussions to be made in your relationship, avoid the Northeast. Now, in this flow plan, now Southeast is also a delicate sector this entire year. If you look at this flow plan, the Southeast is missing. Okay. So there's no chance of somebody occupying the Southeast, right? So, if at all any affliction comes to the southeast and you don't have the southeast, you are a little lucky. Now, that goes for any other sector as well. This is just an example. Okay. So, this is just an example. So, this goes for any other sector as well. But I would still suggest, okay, like over here, we have the south and we have a small portion missing. If you want to dig or you want to garden or you want to do anything even outside the house, I would ask you to exercise caution because it is not just inside the house, but it is also outside. A lot of people come and say, we haven't done anything inside the house, but something was happening, something we had to do, something, carry out something outside the house. It can affect you depending upon how far the sector is from your living space. Okay. Anyone wants to take a screenshot, please do that. So Northwest also, especially people with uh, uh, cancer or tumor of the breast, be a little careful. Again, as I said, stars are important without the right formations. It is the mountain, it is the water, it is the shachi outside that is going to impact more. Okay, a pylon or a tree road or any other structure outside or a bad mountain or a bad water. Okay, these are the things which are going to actually trigger the stars. All right. The 2-1 I have already explained, not a great area for couples. So if your relationship is already not so great, avoid it. The 3-2, as in this case, this house, okay, doesn't have the southeast. It doesn't. So the 3-2 over there is unlikely to impact the residents. Right? Now, that's it about Feng Shui. Richard, are you ready with purple white?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Hello, everyone, again. Thank you for joining this December month line. I'll be talking about the purple white script chart application. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, purple white script chart is another layer of flying star chart. This can be used in landed property and apartments, right? So this is the chart, the purple white, right? Purple white script chart. Everybody can take a screenshot of this, right? Of this chart, right? We will focus on the Southeast Palace, East, and the Central Palace, right? These are three of the auspicious sector, right? So again, stress again, this is another layer of flying star chart, which can be used in landed property and apartments. So this is only for this month, for December month, right? So you try to use that energy, or right, and then to attain whatever your goals is, or whatever activities you are conducting, right? So everyone have screenshot this card. We will move on to explain the individual sector. Yes, okay, Oliver. Okay, next slide, please. Subrata, next slide, please. No, give me the next slide. This one is after explain, right? After explain. Give me the next slide, Subrata.
Yes, Richard, this is the
Yeah, give me
stars. You'll
the,
have to just go through the purple white.
yeah, okay. Now this is,
Yeah.
yeah, give me back the southeast sector, not the floor plan yet. Subrata, give me the next slide.
Yes. No, as I said, this I have just charted the stars. You will have to explain the purple white thing.
Hmm,
Okay, just a second.
yes, yeah.
Yes, this is the one.
No, the individual sector itself. Just now you went to that slide, southeast sector. The next slide.
Just tell me where to stop.
Yeah. So even if we're using the same floor plan, you notice the southeast sector is missing. So it's not really usable. Only east and the center palace, right? So we can use this sector based on this floor plan, right? Right. So the center palace is good, for gathering, as we all know. And there's a dining table there, so it's good for the family to gather and bond again, bonding towards each other, right? Or have a family bonding, or even friends gathering, right? But the star is based on purple, right? It's not like the east sector is not 2-1, it's 2-7. 2-7. I think it's 2-7, right? And the central palace is 4-9, and here is 3-8, right? So since this house has a missing southeast sector, we can't really make the best out of this southeast sector. Only the east sector, right? We can make the best out of it, and the central palace, right? And it's good that there's a dining table, right? We are totally making use of the central palace. Central palace is for everyone in the house anyway, regardless of your star. So if there's a central palace, it means the family will always stick together in good time or bad time. So imagine if your central palace is a toilet, that will be, you need to come in for consult and we'll tell you to break down the toilet. So build a toilet outside the house or on the missing sector and build it up, right? So everybody, right, take a screenshot, or I rewrite the stars, the purple white stars again, right? Mm. Let me see. This one should be 7-3. Oh, okay, let's move on to southeast sector. Oh no, okay. Southeast sector. So this sector, combination 3 and 8, is especially good for financial growth. Financial growth. Not only excellent luck, it can boost your good luck fortune, right? Can boost your good luck fortune. And then collaboration in wealth pursuits. So back to this sector and do your partnership agreement to start a business, right? Or you intend to start a new financial creation program, right? Can go to this sector is especially good and strong because 3-8 is a H2 of wood element and we are now at Southeast Palace. So this is definitely beneficial in this sector for this combination. Right. Now we go to the next next sector, the east. So east we have 2-7, right? 2-7 is the combo is fire. So in this palace, if you need, you know, you need compassion or you need the passion, you can go to this sector to receive, right? The fire, you know, combination there. And it help you to, revive whatever that is not stagnant, right? Revive the relationships, right? Revive the families, relationships, right? Again, this sector is fantastic for or excellence for wealth prospect, right? And it is especially, those in fire industry you will profit by using this sector if you are dealing with fire industries or fire related business. And again, it will be a cooperation in business earning or profits. Right. The again, since the combo is fire, and this is the East Palace, so this fire is definitely benefit and also strong. And there's a burning desire, right, for you, for your goals or whatever activities, especially when it's fire related, right? And now we go to the next sector. So we go to the Central Palace. The combination is 4-9. 4-9 is metal element. Since the Central Palace is earth, earth will strengthen the metal further. So in collaborations is even stronger and beneficial. For those venturing in stock market, will be very beneficial, right? And even insurance agency in benefits. So if you are dealing with insurance, has South been covered yet? No, we don't have South. Mabel, we only have South, East, East, and this last one is the center, right? And the center is, as I say, collaboration, venturing in stock market, financial fields, and even for those insurance agency, they will benefit. But provided they are stationed in the middle of the country, the center of the country. If not, it will be the center of your, let us say, the place that your office is, right? It might not be the center of the country, but it can be this is a central hub for the whole place, right? So it can be beneficial too, right? So, any more slide, Subrata? Oh, so I hand the floor back to Subrata for Bazi navigation.
Yes,
Right.
yes, yes, Richard. Thank you. So I come back. I'm sure all of you will be having a lot of doubts or maybe questions, but we will be handling those in the Q&A, okay, after Richard's treatment. Now we come to Bazi navigation. And as you all know, we will be going through the Bingza or Fire Rat month, starting from the 7th or the 8th of December. And this month will prevail till the 5th of January 2025. Okay. So if you have a dragon, now before I start this, there's one more thing I want to tell you. If you are a Yi or Yin-wit master, then you can count yourself a little lucky because this month you are likely to find some mentors who will help you, guide you, who will be there for you, who will have your back, who will be able to support you in your ventures. Okay, so any Yi Yin Day masters here? No? Okay. So just look out. You never know. Something good could happen. You could meet somebody, or something good can happen. Okay. And this is going to be an excellent month for Earth Day Masters. That is Wu and Ji, Yang Earth and Yin Earth Day Masters. This is going to be excellent for wealth. So you can expect some kind of windfall, or maybe some kind of financial freedom, financial luck is going to be on your side if you are an Earth Day Master. But again, we have to put two and two together. Just being a Day Master is not enough. We need to see if we're going to be truly lucky, and that's where the animal signs come up. Okay. And a sin or a yin metal master will also be lucky if they are going to pursue academics. So even if you do not have an exam to write in December, if you are a sin master, I suggest that you study well. You seek a mentor, you try to go through your books, you do your research, um, do do studies. I mean, the sense study well, okay? And if you have a child who is a sin or yin metal master, please ask them to concentrate, even if they don't have an exam. And of course, if you have an exam, there are high chances that you are going to succeed this month, okay? Now we come to the animal signs. If you have a dragon anywhere in your chart, okay, then this month, again, wealth luck for Earth Day Masters, I suggest that you network with people because it's an excellent month for joint ventures, for collaborations, for partnerships. So again, we have Christmas going on, which will be coming up. Do not decline any invitations. Go forward. It's going to be a great month to meet and greet. Okay, do not decline invitations, and if possible, try to party. You could go on a picnic, you could go on a party, you could go anywhere, but try to bond with people over there. Also, do not sit like a wallflower. Go and bond with people. Ask what they want. Ask what they do, and see if you can help them in some way. Okay, dragons. Now. Then we have the snake. If you have a snake anywhere in your chart, it's going to be a neutral month, nothing eventful. Of course, we need to look at the entire chart. By and large, it's going to be a neutral month. Horse, definitely it's going to be a difficult month because there is going to be some kind of conflict. Okay. So if you have a horse anywhere, avoid commencing anything new. Bide your time, wait for another month because it's quite possible that you will not be able to complete it. And it's my experience also. Whenever I start something important in a clash month, uh, things are left incomplete, or there is some kind of challenge that I experience, due to which I have to redo the entire thing. So that's what happens when the month is in conflict with your pillars, one of the pillars. Okay. And have plan B at hand. Of course, it's impossible for us to shelve everything and to not do anything. Okay. So it's really impossible. But what you can do is have plan B at hand. Okay. Have a contingency plan. Now, heart issues. If if at all you have been experiencing some kind of issue, cholesterol or blood pressure, high BP, or breathing issues, then do not neglect it. Go to the doctor. You never know. It could be something really severe, and we don't want that happening. And as I said, next year, all these things could happen, and we all want to be healthy. Okay. Then, if you have a way goat in your chart, again, it's going to be a challenging month. Have plan B at hand. Avoid sharing delicate information. It could be some information, personal information pertaining to you or your family. And when you share it with the wrong persons, high likelihood that somebody could backstab you, share your information, and use it for their benefit, and you will be shortchanged. You will be left high and dry. Okay, and now this is the digital age, and a lot of people, a lot of calls, a lot of bank scams happen. People ask you for your OTP or any other PIN number that's very, very sensitive, and you could be doing some other work. You could be typing on your computer, you could be having your tea, you could be watching television, and if you do not if you do not have your guard, then it's likely that you are going to leak secret information and lose data, lose money. So be very, very careful. Okay, and avoid depending on anyone for any information. So it is quite possible that you have a meeting, you have a plan, and you are dependent on your subordinate or your colleagues for some important information. They either do not give it to you on time, or they let you down, or they give you the wrong information, due to which you cannot proceed with your work, or your work itself becomes challenging. So if you are answerable to a lot of people, or your super boss, or your boss, or to others, then be on guard, because it's going to be a little challenging month if you have a way goat anyway. Now, if you have a monkey, then be assured. And if you are an Earth Day Master, Wu or G, wealth luck is on your side. Okay. Now, good for networking, for collaborating, apt time to meet and greet. Do not decline invitations. Suppose it's a Christmas party, maybe it's a simple Christmas party. Okay. Go and meet and greet people. You never know. There could be something there for you. You could be helping somebody, and that person could come and help you later. Okay. Or that person could be instrumental in advancing your business or your work. So do not decline invitations, go and meet. And in case you have been planning to uh, go for a party or for a picnic, this is the time if you have a monkey anywhere in your chart. Then we have the rooster. Beware of substance abuse. So if you are already into alcohol or drugs or any other substance, then I advise my real advice to you is to avoid that. Okay. Limit it in case it's not possible for you to immediately withdraw, or otherwise, please stop it. You may be a social drinker. A lot of people say, no, no, I drink once in a blue moon because I need to conform to my circle. So even in that case, limit your alcohol intake, okay, and even your food intake, because there are chances that there could be some digestive issues also. Accidents due to drinking and driving, again, if you have a teenager, especially a teenager, reckless teenager, or anyone who is reckless, please avoid alcohol, because you could get into an accident, okay? And life is precious, whether it is yours or somebody else's. We don't want to be behind bars, okay? Time is precious, life is precious. There are many things for us to do, okay, than be behind bars, okay? And yes, relationship issues also. So if you are in a relationship, whether it is marital or otherwise, there could be arguments, there could be differences of opinions. So do not be assertive, do not be aggressive. Definitely do not be aggressive. Avoid being assertive also. Bide your time. Okay, and there is a likelihood of people getting into depression. So remember one thing, this is going to be only for 1 month. Acute depression can be very, very frustrating. So, but just remember, this is going to be for 1 month. So either talk to somebody who can be relied upon, or take the help of mental health professionals. There's nothing wrong in that. A lot of people, or rather everybody, goes through some kind of emotional turmoil in their life, sometime or the other. There is no person who can be happy-go-lucky and happy all the time. And also remember one thing, we all want to be happy. And when we go and ask people whether, I mean, those could be gurus, those could be mentors, those could be spiritual masters, we often say, I want to be happy always. Drop the always, because it is not possible for us to be happy all the time. And if we are happy all the time, then we may not be able to understand what others go through. Okay, so when somebody cries, somebody tears up, we tend to empathize because we all have been through that. We all know what sadness is. Even a baby knows what sadness is. Okay, so drop that expectation. It is not possible for us to be happy all the time. And remember, it's only for a month. Take help. Then we have the dog. If you have a dog anyway, it's going to be a neutral month, nothing eventful. Of course, we need to look at the entire chart. If you have a pig, windfall for Earth Demasters, Bu or G Demasters, windfall, some kind of financial profits are likely to be on your side. Okay. Now, great time to network and exchange pleasantries. Again, as I said, go meet people, greet people, see how you can be of help to people, and try to help everyone in some way or the other. Okay, suitable time to go on holiday if you have a pig anywhere in your chart. Then we have the Rat, financially lucky for Earth Demasters. Earth Demasters are on a roll. Okay, romance luck for some, and academic luck for Yin Metal Demasters. Okay, so you could be having a rat anywhere in the chart, but if you are a Sin Metal Demaster, okay, Sin or Yin Metal Demaster, pull up your socks, time to really focus, research, and pursue academics. Okay, academic luck is yours. Then last we come to the ox, or we have more signs. Ox, if you have an ox anywhere in the chart, wealth luck again for Earth Day Masters, excellent for networking, for partnerships and joint ventures and collaborations. Tiger, neutral, if you have a tiger, largely neutral, then we have the rabbit. Now, I have been saying this time and again, if you have a rabbit, depending upon your chart, okay, this is not to freak you out, but you need to be extremely careful if you are especially a woman or a girl. So you need to be very mindful of your interactions with men, okay, and do not leave your food or drinks unattended. They could be spiked. And especially if you are in the company of strangers, and return home on time. We all know of the old phrase, nothing good ever happens after 10 p.m. So if you have a rabbit, you need to remember this. Okay. Now, again, you could be a male with a rabbit. Again, you need to be careful. Be very, very mindful of your interactions with women. Be more considerate, be more kind. Okay. And avoid, as far as possible, avoid interacting too much with women, because somebody could put you into trouble. Even if it is not your fault, somebody could actually make you the scapegoat. Okay, so we don't want that happening, because if your reputation is lost, it is lost forever. And set up boundaries. Okay, prove no compromise. Set up boundaries. If you think somebody is out there to irritate you or exasperate you, please set up boundaries. Either maintain distance, okay, or you could try to build some kind of boundary. Don't go overboard, okay? And there could be it is quite possible that somebody could try to rain on your parade or pull you down, and this could be a dent. This could leave a dent on your self-esteem. So be really mindful. Maybe you could distance yourself. There's nothing wrong. It's the last month in the Gregorian calendar, so you can always excuse yourself and say, "I am I'm writing down my resolutions. I'm trying to do something else." All those things you could do. Okay. And again, if you check in a hotel, be mindful of the two-way mirrors and CCTV and other things, because many times we are so excited that we neglect these minor issues which could become major later. Okay, so that's it, the Bazi part. Okay, we will be handling your questions. And now we have Richard with Qimen. Richard, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you.
Okay. Yes.
So hello everyone again. I'll be talking about the qimen Dunjia, the December month chart, right? So now this is the December month chart. Anybody notice anything? Anybody notice anything?
People, you can unmute yourself and say if you've
Hmm.
noticed anything, or people are still searching.
Can you spot the difference? Anybody can spot the difference? Anyone? No different? Type your answer if you can. Go back to that slide, Subrata. The Jiman chart, the month chart. Yes.
Hmm.
Two Geng in the center. I, I mean, this is normal. If two Geng outside the boxes, not in the center, that will be serious. It's the wall structure. So the mistake might be very tiny, very tiny. If you look at the tiny, tiny things, tiny figures inside. Anyone want to try? You look at the forecast date 2024 December 06 to January 2025 04. Why 04? Right. Go back to that slide. Yes. Because the first day of spring in February will be on the 3rd of February. I think it should be around 2200, 2210 hours. Right. That is on the of February. Take note, it's not for February. So anything before is still the year of the dragon. Right. Anything after 10 or 20, 10 hours, it will be year of the snake already. Please all take note. The timing is very important, right? That's why in your 1000-year calendar, you will state the timing when the year of the snake commences, right? For those who have the 10,000-year calendar, right? So all of you have screenshot this Qimen chart if you do not have the Chinese matter software. So how many of you don't understand qimen? Type of one. Don't understand qimen. Ima. Oh, can come for courses when it's launched. Land of. Yeah. So qimen is a what you call this? It's a warcraft, wartime strategies will be used by those generals of the imperial emperor. Right. So only Ima and Landorf have no idea what qimen is. Right. So Ima, do you have your own destiny, qimen destiny chart, or Landorf? Confusing. Well, actually, I say qimen is much easier, right? Oh, you have your destiny chart. Simon, you have no clue of what qimen is about. Simon, qimen can be confusing if you don't understand all the component inside the plus. And also your Bazi foundation must be good. You must know what are the clash, what are the punishments, right? Right. If you have qimen foundation, it will be much easier. I mean, foundation, it will be much easier for you to learn qimen, right? So now I will start talking about the deity that is visiting your destiny palace with chief at the south visiting. If your destiny palace at the south, so beside commanding your own destiny guardian deity and the annual, you also can now train and connect to the chief. Chief will be visiting the south palace, right? So chief, you can ask for protection. If you happen to be in a hotel which is you have some weird feeling, you can back to south and command the chief to remove this supernatural, right, away. Maybe for the period that you are staying there, right? So this is for chief, right? Now the next one is night heaven. Night heaven, you can command the night heaven, but usually we do a visualization that whatever going to happen today, all will be successful. Then you command the night heaven to help you, help you realize your visualizations. Or you can also command the night heaven that tomorrow is always better than today in all aspects. Right? Tomorrow is always better than today in all aspects. So now the next one is night earth. Excuse me. Night earth. You can command the night earth for financial freedom. And you also please go back to the earlier chart. No, we haven't moved to earlier chart. Yeah, night earth. So night earth is especially good for financial freedom, for healing if you have an illness, but of course not serious illness, right? Maybe slight illness that you can be handled, right? If serious illness, better you see a doctor first, right? Right. Then have it diagnosed and then command the night earth to that will heal or recover faster. This is for 9 Earth. Now the next one will be right tortoise. You can command the tortoise like I always have control over all energies. Actually, the tortoise can help you with your Chinese metaphysics studies because tortoise is about Chinese metaphysics. It's about Feng Shui, right? So this is for tortoise. Next one, tiger. So if you always feel tired, right? Then you can back to this direction, right? Provided it's your destiny palace. Yeah. You can, you know, connect and train the tiger to always give you the energy and also courage to achieve your goals, right? This is for the tiger. The next one is harmony, right? Harmony is about attractions, connections. So you can connect to the harmony and command the harmony that you will always attract the best people in your life, right? Which will bring happiness in both ways and also opportunities, right? So this is for harmony. Now the moon. So the moon is about wisdom. So again, it can help you, right, in your Chinese metaphysics studies. You can command the moon to grant you the wisdom, right? And also, you'll find the solutions during your consults. To the moon deity, command the moon deity before you do a consult. But if you have deity support and help, it is much better and accurate. It is so accurate, sometimes you might not even think that you are talking. Actually, the deity is talking on your behalf. Right? It can be as mysterious as because the deities are from the universe. Right? So the next one is snake. Snake is about intuition. Again, can help you with your consulting business, whatever consulting business, right? So you can command the snake for intuition during your consult, right? And then one more thing that you will always can find the right opportunities or even right properties. Snake is good for writing, good, especially for finding the right property, land, or even if for missing items, right? So now the last, I think I hit the last one already. So that's all. So any question about the deity, we will answer you during the Q&A. So now this South sector is one of the auspicious sector. Green Dragon return and super existing structure, right? So for Green Dragon returns, it is good for, seeking mentors help, especially seeking mentors help. Good for partnership, right? You can be successful in wealth creations or wealth project. And then increase in profits for business. When you back to this direction, right? And launch your product or launch your campaign, right? Super existing structure is like you need the help of other people in your daily work or your business operations, right? So this is for South sector. Next slide, please. Okay, this one, Southwest sector. So if you need clarity, you can back to this direction. Back to this direction. And you can actually command or ask the Night Heaven for clarity or for better visualization, better vision or foresight. So this sector is very useful if you need, more upfront foresight and better clarity. So this is for Southwest sector. Next slide, please. Supercharge yourself. These are the dates that you can use. Now, the first one, confident. Confidence is also meaning Green Dragon return. Now, this structure you can use again to increase your courage. Increase your courage again to ask for promotion or increment, right? And this structure is if you want to file a lawsuit, right? And back to this direction, you could win this lawsuit. You could win this court case, right? And then you can turn your luck for the better when you back to this direction. So for the action, you proceed towards this direction, right? On these 2 dates, 17 December and January. Right? If south is not from your house, right? It happen to be north, right? Then you have to overrun the north and then travel back southwards during this time to make it the direction that will help you for a better outcome. Help you for a better outcome. So during this timing in this day, for men, you can do a proposal to the female, right? Chances is you will succeed. For men, you can do a proposal, right? For an engagement, right? Isn't it confusing? We look at qimen and bazi. Bazi not too good, but qimen can be good. Yes, you're right, Mabel. When your bazi is a mess, but I tell you, your qimen will be very good. Your qimen destiny palace will be very good, just like mine. My bazi is in a mess. Of course, when your bazi is a mess, after many years, you will get used to it. Just focus on the qimen. So now we go to the next slide. Next slide, please. Inner bliss. Okay, inner bliss is also meaning flying bird fall into cave. So for flying bird fall into cave, it is good to launch a new project. Again, can seek mentor assistance. Then for engagement, the groom perspective is much better. Green dragon is the bride is much better. Yeah. So please take note. Green Dragon return is the bright prospect is much better for engagement. Whereas Flying Bird Fall into Cave is the bridegroom perspective for engagement is much better. Again, litigation, right? Litigation, you also might win, right? And it's good for trading or asking a loan, right? Or launching a new project. So on this day and time, right, you launch your project by backing the direction, of course, right? So if you were to have a place to launch, then go towards this direction, southwest during the time. Or 3rd January is again southwest, 11 a.m. to 12:59 p.m. Right after you back to direction and manifest, you need to travel towards this direction, and also conduct your activities by backing to the direction, right? So this is for the inner bliss or flying bird point to cave. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Okay, charisma. Charisma is also meaning jade maiden watching the door. So as we know, jade maiden watching the door is especially good for interpersonal relationships, mediations, negotiations, connections with others, right? So if you are to be entertaining someone, you can ask for a favor from the person. Of course, you need to back to this direction when you ask for the favor, right? So this is my explanation for charisma. Right?
Richard, if I can just interrupt you,
Yes.
charisma, the 4th December, is it supposed to be 4th January?
Yeah, 4th January, sorry.
4th January,
Supposed.
right? Yeah.
Mm,
Even I did not bother to correct that. So, sorry about that. It's supposed to be 4th January and not 4th December.
4th January,
Yeah,
2025. Yeah. Okay.
because that would make it the month.
Mm.
Yeah. Have you all taken this down? Yes, screenshot. Yeah. So over here also you could make that correction. Charisma.
Mm. Yeah, correct.
Please take a screenshot. Richard will.
January 4th. Right? Yeah, correct. So those who want to join our daily guidance channel, yeah, scan the QR code and screenshot these dates. Right. So anyone here has subscribed to our monthly month align? Anyone here has subscribed? Who
Shall
have
I stop
subscribed?
sharing?
Yeah, you can stop sharing. No one here subscribe to our month align? No?
Monthly
Okay,
align
land
or
off.
any other.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay, land off. So there would not be Black Rabbit dates this month, but I promise you, January 2025, you will have Black Rabbit dates, right? You will have. So please take note.
Anyone with any questions? We start with the
Hmm.
Q&A. Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Rabbit dates will start in January.
Hmm.
Sorry for the inconvenience. People are quiet, very silent today. Landorf, Rihanna Joe,
No question?
December. Is that the way I pronounce your name? December Ferrer. Share the ox. Okay. Ox is Rihanna Joe. People, if you have an ox anywhere in the chart in December, this month it's going to be good for you to collaborate, network, for joint ventures. And it's a good time for you to interact with people, to party, if you want to go on a picnic, okay, for reunions, everything is good. And when you interact, okay, uh, try to build goodwill. It's not only for business, of course, it's going to be great if it's going to be business also, but try to create goodwill, encourage others so that you will also be encouraged. Do you want the slide? Do you want me to show the slide or is that enough, Rihanna Joe? Do you want me? You're muted. Yes. Yes, Rihanna, do you want that?
Okay, can you please show the slide again?
Okay. Yes, yes, I will. I
Thank
will.
you.
1 second, please. Yeah. Just a second. Anyone else with anything?
No, that's all. Thank you so much.
Yes, 1 second. You want me to share this, right? So I go here and there. Can you see this? The ox? Okay, from current slide. Just a second. Yeah. Can you see this now? For the ox?
Hi. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Thank
Okay,
you.
just take
Thank
a
you.
screenshot. Yes. Take a screenshot. All right. Anyone else with anything? Welcome, Ima.
Listener, where can I get my qimen chart? You can get it for the ChineseMetasoft.com. ChineseMetasoft.com.
Somebody
Did
is
I
new
answer
over
your
here.
question?
Yeah. You have to just click
Yes.
on that link.
So Vivian Ling, Blind Star if no good, but purple white good at sector. Do I still use that sector? Yes. You
You
still
want
use
me
a
to show the
sector.
goat?
Yeah.
Okay. Just a second.
Vivian Ling, you still use the sector, but also you must take note of the flying star. What should you avoid? If there is an argument star there, try not to argument. Just zip your mouth. Right? Do not argue. So you will not activate the flying star, but you activate the purple white. Right? You still use the purple white sector, which is good.
Yeah, the goat.
Mm. So anyone who just bought a new car and want to know whether the number is prosperous or not, or whatever your answer is, or what you should take note.
Somebody wanted for the goat. Did you take a screenshot for the goat? So if you have a goat, it's going to be slightly challenging. Okay, there's going to be, you will have office politics, some kind of confusion. Okay, that's it. Am I still
So you,
sharing? No.
no, you're not
Am I
sharing.
still sharing something? Okay, all right.
No, no. So Ima, you
There
want to
you
know where's
go.
the best sectors to stay in the month of December? Well, the best sector are southeast, east, and the central palace. All these are her two. Her two are very, very good, beneficial, and it can protect you from any smaller disaster, right? Or even slightly bigger disaster, right? Yeah. Thank you, Wendy. Right. So anyone who have bought a new car need to ask what's the outcome of this new car, or you got any question on the vehicle number or phone number. Nobody?
Not shared. People are very quiet today, only typing.
How to
New
understand
message
goat?
now.
Subrata.
In hour.
Hmm.
You have a goat in hour, rat in month. 1 second. And where is the question? People are, it's just
It's just
floating
one
around.
animal sign.
1 second. I'm
It's
not able
easier to
to.
understand.
Rat in the month. I mean, if it is just one animal signs, it is easier to understand. See, let me tell you something. Your Bazi chart has to be seen in totality. Okay. So if you have a goat in the hour, then I suggest you write down whatever you have, your thoughts and your ideas, because there will be some kind of muddled. You will feel muddled up. There will be some kind of mental confusion. Ask, seek clarity, especially if your destiny palace is in the southwest, as Richard mentioned some time back. You can back southwest and seek clarity. Okay. And if you have children or subordinates, you can expect some kind of trouble. I won't say trouble, but some kind of challenge. Maybe somebody is going to hide some information from you and you could be misguided. Okay. So just, I mean, be on guard and keep your ears and eyes open. Yeah. It's just for a month. Okay. And if it is in your month, you have your rat in the month, you don't have to be afraid of anything. It's okay, kind of. Does that answer your question? And you have dragon in the month. Okay, you have a dragon in the month. So it's maybe if you're working, I what I say is go and interact with your colleagues. Try to foster some kind of team spirit. Okay, enhance each other, encourage them so that they encourage you and share your ideas for future projects or other things and welcome ideas. So even if you don't want to share, because now that we have got a clearer picture of your chart, of course, you've not mentioned what day master you are. Uh, what you can do is you don't have to share many things, but allow others to share. Okay, allow others to share their ideas, their whatever they have. Lend a patient ear. Okay, let them share. Let things be free flowing from them. All right, does that answer your question?
Vivian Ling, how many types of qimen? Well, to me, there's two types of
Welcome,
qimen
Ego.
forecasting. One is the normal qimen chart, and one is the normal qimen chart with secret stamps. And the other one is the yin pan qimen forecasting hour chart, which can zoom into your issue and your house for the issue. We will know what you keep in the house. Even you try to hide it in the drawer, we couldn't tell you hiding something. So you got to remove it and eventually remove the issue, current issue. That is for yin pan qimen. Yin pan qimen can be done remotely and zoom into your whole house, not only one sector, your whole house and your environment. The normal qimen cannot zoom into your house, the whole house. Right? It only can tell you, okay, Geng stem, there's the issue there. But yin pan qimen, I can tell you, there are a lot more issue than what you think. Even your house is a warehouse, one zoom in will know already. You think your house is a house or warehouse, right? So your house represents your body. If you didn't upkeep your house, maintain a good feng shui, clean and good feng shui, right? Your body will be affected. Not only yours, everyone in the house. Right? So usually we
Richard,
teach,
you have a question? Yeah.
yeah,
Sorry.
we only teach the normal qimen.
But keep a close watch, Mabel and others, because you never know, in 2025 we could launch all kinds of qimen. Okay, because right now we are into Bazi. See, in order to understand qimen better, in order to understand your even the feng shui, you need to know the Bazi well. Does our
Hmm.
personal Bazi chart
Yeah.
change every year?
Bazi foundation must be very good.
Yes, yeah, it has to be 1 second, December. So you need to understand Bazi well. So because in the when we were teaching Chimen, when we were teaching hexagrams, hexacode, and everything, people were going back to Bazi. That is the reason we thought of relaunching Bazi. In 2022, we had launched TYL, that is Bazi Transform Your Life. Okay, so we are going to relaunch that in 2025 February, because you need to start with Bazi to understand hexacode, to understand Qimen, to understand even Feng Shui. All right. So sign up for that. And another question we have: will your Bazi chart change every year? It will not change every year, but what will happen is the interaction will change. Okay. So we are going to have the Yisa year coming up. Yisa depends upon what you have in your chart. The Yisa will interact with your chart to give you money or take away your money, to give you health or take away your health, to give you education, to give you mentor luck. Okay. Or it could clash with you. If you are a water master, then you will find somebody, you will find helpful mentors, you will find somebody to help you in your endeavors. Okay. And it all depends upon the chart. If you are a metal demaster, then there is a strong likelihood of you getting money. Okay. Now, again, much depends upon the chart, the strength of your demaster, and so many other things. The interactions. So your luck pillar, on the other hand, will change. Every 10 years, your luck pillar will change. And that again brings you a slew of other things like good luck or bad luck. Your health could turn for the worse. It could improve. You could find somebody to partner with. You could get married. Somebody could get divorced. A lot of things. Somebody could make babies. Okay. So luck pillar is for 10 years. And so that will change. Right? Ima has a question for you, Richard.
Yeah, Ima, my actually I based on the purple white script, not on qimen. Right, on qimen. So if the flying star stated lawsuit, injuries, and argument, then you must try to avoid all these bad things. Right? Try not to go into arguments with people or injuries. You know you cannot make it. You still want to jump across and you fall and injure yourself. Right? Go a longer route. Right? And lawsuits. So don't do things that to make people sue you. Right? Try to stay out of all these bad activities, or then stick on to the purple white chart, which is more about wealth creation, wealth pursuits. Right? So think in terms of wealth, or financial growth. Maybe grow your portfolio in the stock market. Ima, right? For lawsuits, injury, argument, you must try to avoid it and try to stay far from it. Right? Injuries can be like if you don't use a proper knife, you're gonna yourself when you're preparing the food, right? So be smarter, right? Take note of all the bad activities, try to avoid it. And think of the good one. Focus on the good one. Right. Then you activate the good one and not the bad one. Right.
Anyone?
Okay,
Okay.
welcome, Iman.
Somebody, Simone, wanted me to show the slide that is for the goat, right? 1 second. Goat. Okay. 1 second, 1 second. Can you see the goat? All of you, Simone? I mentioned that it's going to be a challenging month for the goats. So have plan B at hand. Don't depend only on one plan. Avoid sharing delicate information that could include personal as well as numerical information like your PIN number. In India, we have the OTP or bank details with anyone, all right? Or even your phone password. Even your phone password, you need to be careful. All right. So, and avoid depending on anyone for information. I recall this incident. I was traveling to Bali and I was trying to type in fact, I typed my password to open the phone, and my son was sitting next to the window. Okay. And immediately he said, "This is your password." And I said, "How the hell did you know?" He said, "Because that actually got reflected on the window screen." So you could, okay, of course, that was harmless. I mean, he's my son, so it's okay that he knew my password. So you never know. So these are the ways you need to be a little careful of. It could happen with anyone else. It could be your chauffeur. It could be a totally unrelated person, your stranger. So be mindful. Okay. All right. Anyone else with any questions? Yes, the animal month slide again. Thank you. You want you want me to run through the entire slide, Zana? Zana, were you there?
Yes, please. Hiya.
Hi. You want me to go through the entire slide of all the 12 animals?
I missed some of them. So yeah, rather than me naming the ones I missed, because I missed 4 of them.
Or could you, I mean, will you be able to go through the replay? Because it will be run on YouTube. Zana?
The replay.
Hello? A replay, yes.
Hiya.
There will be. Yes, Zana?
Oh. Because it was
Hello?
the rabbit, rat, dragon and monkey.
Okay.
4.
Dragon and the monkey.
rabbit,
Dragon.
rat and...
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
So the dragon and the mouse, if you have the dragon and the rat in your chart, consider yourself to be lucky, because what all that you need to do is go and party, meet people, okay, take people for a picnic, invite people over, and do not decline invitations, because it'll be a grand month for you to collaborate, to network with people. And if you have a joint venture in mind, if you want to go into partnership business, or you want to go in for a joint venture, then this is a good month for you if you have the dragon or the monkey in your chart. Okay. And if you have the rabbit, then my advice to you is refrain from spending late nights with strangers. Okay. Be with people whom you know, especially if you are a woman, and carry a pepper spray. Nothing wrong in that. Just use it with discretion. Don't go about spraying the moment you get angry. Don't do that. I don't want to plant things. I don't want to put things into your head, but we are all responsible people. So avoid late nights, come home on time, because we all know nothing good ever happens after 10 p.m. Okay. That's an old grandma's um uh, saying phrase, but I think it stands in good stead even now. Okay. And even if you are a male, okay, be a little mindful, be more considerate towards women. You could be harmless. Okay. Your intentions could be harmless, but it's quite possible somebody could drag you into something unwanted. It could be a friend. If you have a son with a I mean, with a rabbit or a rat or anywhere, be mindful, warn him, because his friends could show him something, maybe a video or some picture, and put him into trouble. All right. So be very, very mindful, because reputation matters a lot. And somebody could drag you into arguments, or somebody could try to say something volatile or say something nasty to you. So learn how to deal with it. You don't have to be aggressive, but definitely you can be assertive. So let your behavior also be on guard. See, what happens is when we meet friends or known people, we let off our guard and we try to mingle with them because we want to be in the in group. We want to feel, you know, we want them to warm up to us. So these things happen, and that is that time when we let down our guard and we are prone to criticisms or rebuke or maybe sarcasm. So that can also happen. So avoid that from happening. Maybe this is 1 month you could lie low and recheck your work, because otherwise you will have to redo it, right? Yes,
Mabel got a
Dana,
question.
Yeah, it was Rat and Rabbit. Thank you.
welcome. Will Align
Mabel,
2025 be streamed over? Align 2025, yes. And yes, thanks, Mabel, for reminding, because 4, 5, 6, and 7th,
mm,
4th December to the 7th of December, we will be hosting Align 2025, which is for the Year or Wood Snake year. Okay, so we have been doing this since 2021, and we are expecting you to be there. A, a lot of information will be shared, and you all know Jayashree is very, very generous with information. We, in fact, have to tell her, no, no, I don't think you need to share so much. Okay, so it's going to be hexacode. There is going to be Bazi. There is going to be Feng Shui. Definitely a lot of things. So do attend from the 4th to the 7th of December. Okay. And yes, it will be streamed also. But when you attend live, Mabel, you get a chance to get your queries answered. Your questions will be answered, and you will also be able to hear others. Okay. So if somebody else has a question, and probably even you have the same question, and your question is being answered through somebody else. So try to attend it live. Okay. And subscribers, Black Rabbit dates will not be given to you, but definitely the personalized buzzer for the month will be sent to you. Anyone else with any question? How
yeah.
does Vedic
Anyone?
astrology compare to? Mabel, in Vedic astrology, we deal with planets. Okay, so we have the sun, moon, Jupiter, Mars, and all those planets. And in Bazi, we have the heavenly stems and the animal signs. In Vedic astrology, also we have the Antardasha, Mahadasha of Jupiter or of Venus or of something else. And those vary. The number of years will vary. Like for Saturn, it would be 19 years. Venus, it would be 20 years. Okay, Sun would be 7 years. Moon would be 10 years, so on and so forth. But in Bazi, your luck pillar is for 10 years only. It will not be 11 or 12 or 13. Okay. But definitely, uh, the inference is the same. Okay. The inference is the same. But modus operandi and the way we calculate is different. Luck pillars, the number of years will also be different. Yeah. And in Bazi, it's very interesting because we also tell you how to combat a problem. You have a harm, you have a destruction, you have a clash. You know there is going to be some trouble. But how do you combat that? And most of the time, it is there in your chart. And even if it is not in your chart, you come and attend our programs, our TYL, our Bazi coaching, our Bazi mentoring, and you will get the answer. It can be very, very simple. Okay. Anyone else? Do we have qimen strategy class? We could be launching, Vivian. We had, in fact, 2 years ago, was it in 2023? Yeah, 2023, we had launched qimen. And you never know, to 2025, we could be, because 2025, we are focusing more on Bazi. Because again, to understand qimen, you need to know Bazi well. Okay, so if you don't know the the stems and the animal signs or the cycle, that is the production cycle or the weakening cycle, then understanding treatment will also be hard. So
Yeah.
after
The
we finish
punishment, the
Baza, we
harms,
could
right?
be launching. Yeah.
Mm,
So we could be launching treatment, some form of treatment again. We will keep you informed.
mm.
Anyone else? Welcome, Vivian.
Mm. So anyone has just bought a new car or a car and want to know what precaution to take to prevent a serious accident? No?
Quiet.
This is a bonus.
Richard always has something very riveting, something very interesting, right?
Based on your
Which
car
even
last
we
alphabet,
we are
we,
surprised.
we can tell, right?
Bonus.
What sort of precaution you should take, right? So, no one driving over here? I'm sure some of you are driving, right? No? Rupa.
Somebody, Simone wants to know. She has sent her, she's given you her number plate.
Yeah, based on the number plate, I see there's not much issue. Your number plate do not have that alphabet that you need to take precaution of. So, but you still must, of course, be cautious when you drive. Doesn't mean that you will not have.
People are, more and more people are there with their number plates.
So we want an alphabet which is right behind. If you don't have, I think you don't have to take any precaution, any serious precaution. Just be sure when you're making an illegal U-turn, make sure there's no car behind, right? Right. So for Rupa, I think there's not much issue too. Not much issue, right? If there's ease, you would have told me already. Right? You will have known already. But still must be precaution when you drive. Right. Okay, Rupa? Hmm.
Don't neglect your Badza chart also, Rupa, because an
Hmm.
accident or, I mean, God forbid, but
Hmm.
these things are also reflected in the chart. Okay.
Hmm.
So don't neglect that.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it, folks. Anyone?
Yeah, hope to
Last
see you
question?
guys
No. So we should
in
wrap
the
up now.
2025
Why
line.
not share your insights on how to see on vehicle number? Maybe, and that will be quite long, I think, lengthy.
You
It will
must
be
have a
quite lengthy.
question. What is your question on vehicle number? Right. You asking whether right you will be prosperous driving this vehicle or there'll be no issue or what other issue? Based on your car number or phone number, house number, you can do achievement prediction based on the number. This is a new kind of forecasting, right?
Welcome, Ima.
Because all the numbers can be translated to palace, deity, stars, door, and stems. House number
Rupa wants to know through her.
A508. What is your question, Rupa? You must have a question when you give out a number, right? You must have a question. Do you have a question? How does this number work? It depends on the question again, Rupa.
Welcome,
What are you
Rihanna Joe.
asking? What are you asking? Right. House number, yeah, 08422. Right. So we take note into only 4 numbers. 8422. 0 we disregard. Right. So for 8, the 4th number, starting from the right. Right. 4th number, it is a ambassador star. Right. And the door, 3rd number from right. Right. 4. 4 will be a solution door. 2 stems will be E and the other one also E. Right. So you're asking whether house is prosperous for you. Right. Let me catch your name again. Mabel, is it? Mabel Lim. Okay. Mabel. Right. You're asking whether you're prosperous. Right. So let me see. You are actually prospering in this house through your jobs or your career. Am I right, Ima? I mean, sorry, Mabel. Mabel. It means that in this house you will prosperous. You will prosperous. In terms of action, in terms of your way of thinking. Right. You will prosperous. Right. So Mabel, not really, pay not high. Well, at least you will prosper. Some people does not even have pay at this moment. They could be retrenched. Right. But in this house, I don't think you will be retrenched. You will not be retrenched. No matter how you will prosper, or no matter how you have resources, you have resources. Doesn't mean your pay is high, you have a lot of resources. It depends on how much you save, right, every month. That will become your resources. And there's no financial issue in this house. Or you lost your job within 2 years. Hope you are right. No retrenchment. Oh, okay. So you just move to this new house. Yeah. So you be assured in this house, wealth is much easier. Not like, you have to chase after wealth. If wealth chase after you, that would be better. Right? You want or not? I loan you money, you want or not? Right? Right? Not you chasing after the bank, right, for the loan, which takes years to approve. Right? Hmm. So let me see. What there's so many of you start asking already. Buy and sell, but the car is still here. When will it get sold? No, the forecast will not say when will it be sold. We just use a normal qimen chart, you will know, right? Whether the car will be sold or the car will stick with you because the car like you, right? Ima, that one you use a normal qimen chart, you do a forecast, right? House number 47, lucky or not, right? This one have to go into numerology. Just that 2 digit alone. Let me see. Right. Hmm. There's a lot of arguments in this house. So it resulted in not that lucky. It's just like you are your own greatest enemy. Zana. Zana, this is for Zana. Right. House number 2, asking for wealth and health. One digit alone cannot tell. Right. But I can say for health is not not an issue. But for wealth, it's a bit it's a bit struggling. It's a bit struggling. Health wise is still okay. Not much of an issue. Right. Okay, everyone. I think we can wrap up. So be prepared for the bonuses again next month. If you have a question on numbers.
Right.
Mm,
Welcome. Thank you for attending. And here's wishing all of you a very dashing December. Okay.
yeah.
See you for a line. Again, once again, a reminder 4, 5, 6, 7 of December. We will be launching a line 2025 visa year. So do join us. Okay. Details, the link, the timing, everything will be sent to you on Telegram. So do not forget, mark the dates. Okay. All right then. Bye bye. Take care and
Bye,
stay
everyone.
safe.
See you all next month again for your questions, especially December, is it? On your house number 6236. You can ask again next month because we're going to wrap up now.
Yes.
Okay, everyone.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome, Zana.
Mm.
Thank you.
Welcome. Welcome. And Merry Christmas to all of you. I did not, I
Yeah.
forgot to wish you all a Merry Christmas. Okay. Enjoy your holidays.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See
Same to
you all
you
on.
too.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Bye-bye.
So hope to see you next month, December. And also in our annual line 2025, 4, 5, 6, 7. But if you ask me the same question again about your house, maybe I can answer you on that day during Q&A. This summer, are you coming? Hmm.
December.
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Okay. You can ask the same
Okay.
question again. I will
Okay,
answer you.
thanks again.
Yeah, welcome. Right. So see you all in the 2025 annual event.